What's going on, guys and gals? Mike with Iceberg Gaming, and I've got some big news for you today. Oh yes, it is coming. Something big is coming. The Mage Tower. Legion Timewalking is scheduled to return on Tuesday, April 12th. That is in about 3 weeks, 3 to 4 weeks. And with the Legion Timewalking comes the Mage Tower. And the sales are already rolling in once again. It is starting to ramp up. My Crafted Dreadful Gladiator sales are ramping up. If you've been watching the new Gold Challenge the last couple weeks, you've seen them. And I got a couple more just this weekend. So in this video, I'm just going to go over some of the researches that you need to be doing to prepare for the Mage Tower to make a ton of gold. So let's get into it. What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Outlaws are wanted. Starting things off with tailoring, this is probably the least profitable of the three, so if you have to focus your efforts, skip the tailoring. But anyways, you're going to go into Pandaria patterns and do the Imperial Silk. You can do this once a day for 8 windwheel cloth, bolts of windwheel cloth, and it will give you a chance to discover a new pattern. Now, I did not get any discovery just now because I have discovered them all. In addition to the research, you also get this silkworm cocoon, which you can open up for Imperial Silk. Next up, we've got leatherworking. Now, I'm not sure if I would say which is more profitable, blacksmithing or leatherworking, but we'll go in order from light armor up to medium armor. So in Pandaria leatherworking patterns, what we're looking at is the Magnificence of Leather or the Magnificence of Scales. You can only do 1 per day, and it takes 20 exotic leather or 20 prismatic scales. Now, I recommend... Oh, I just got a discovery. There you go. That's what happens. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to craft these with the relic to make them level 54. But as I was saying, you can only do 1 of either of them per day. As you can see, I got the cooldown for both after I did the one. I do recommend the exotic leather is usually cheaper, but if the prismatic scales are cheaper on your server, go for that. Next up, we've got blacksmithing. Now, there are actually 2 researches that you need to do for blacksmithing. First, you need to do the lightning steel ingot. This will give you the crafted dreadful gladiator pieces. And then you also need to do the balanced trillium ingot for 1 trillium bar. This will give you the malevolent gladiator pieces. The crafted dreadful gladiator pieces are the ones that you can raise to item level 54 with the relics. And the malevolence you cannot, but they still sell fairly well for transmog. So make sure you're doing both researches every day. That about wraps it up for today's video. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel because later this week I'm going to be going over a complete list of materials that you should be stockpiling for the Mage Tower. Thank you so much. We'll see you then.